Yo, what's up, hats? Welcome, brother. I was trying to go live on Facebook, but I did not do it correctly, I guess. I will try it again some other time. How have you been, hats? How have you been? Not much. I was over on Twitch earlier. Hey, I like that. What did you think? Endless Realms? What's going on, brother? What is going on? All right, I'm checking out another. Multi-chat. Let's see what this does. Yo, what's up, The Rock? Man, it says I'm live on Facebook, but I am definitely not live on Facebook. Not bad. What about you? Life is good, brother. Life is good. Ooh, what type of debt freedom thing, hats? I like how that sounds. They call me Endless Realms. 1,000 hats. Oh man, I never got my drink. If we want to later, we can do a watch party for the most recent episode. That could be fun. Oh, I need to change my schedule for tomorrow. I reconsolidated my consolidation loans and have had my payment, giving me breathing room and money for principal payments. Yo, I love that. Uplift Spice. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. For anybody new, I'm a free financial advisor. I'm a CFP professional. Our goal and mission is to help millions of people master their finances. I know what you're trying to do, Uplift. You cannot have $1 million. Malia, hello. Is it 67 or 67? Hey, what's up, Ahmad? What is going on? Man, I'm really sad I couldn't live stream on Facebook. How much breathing room do you have now, Hats? Like, life changing? What's the best way for a 13-year-old to make money? I don't know that there's a best way, but what tools do you have available to you that you can go and make money? All right? Do you want to offer your neighbors to take out their trash for them? Take it out from the behind the house or side of the house to the front and back? Right? Do you want to clean gutters? What is it, you know? I could also use $1 million. What about 2 million while we're asking? You know? Why stop there? Why stop there? Hey, what's going on? The non-existent. Wait, there we go. This is interesting. This whole chat is a little bit different. Are we allowed to ask political questions? I mean, you can. I might not answer them, but feel free to ask. I can't put ask me anything and then not do it, you know? Yikes. No way. People will do that for free. What is the best way to invest for the long term? I think people need to pick an asset allocation that makes sense based on their time horizon and risk tolerance, right? The more risk that you carry, the more potential upside you have, but also the potential downside. So you have to set your investments up so that they match you. You know what I mean? Vaguely life changing. You know what? I take that. Even little things in life, $200 a month, can change things drastically. How do I stop procrastinating? Go do it right now. Whatever it is, non-existent, do it right now. Like, did you want to do push-ups today? I'll do push-ups with you right now. It depends, Ahmad, on you, right? Long term for some people means 5 years. For some people, it means 50 years. The term long term doesn't really matter. What you really want to figure out is hours or years. I'm sorry, years. Hey, $400 a month. That is awesome. I asked the political thing because I like to stay away from political things. I'm super confused by that question. Not generally, non-existent. I have a tip for the genuinely flat broke. Hey, hit us, Hats. Yeah, we don't generally talk politics. People can ask whatever they want, but I'm not generally here to talk politics. I'm here to help people master their finances. Hey, let's go non-existent. Hey, what type of content do you like? All of my content, or most of my content, is talking to people out in the real world. If you want to make a difference for free advice guy, watch a video from beginning to end, like it, rinse and repeat every day. I currently don't have a job and the salaries are very low, approximately 50 a month. Is it worth the effort? I can't make that decision for you, but it sounds like some money is better than zero money. But I cannot make that decision for you. I think they wanted to gauge their risk of becoming involved. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'd say so. Non existent. Like all of my clips and videos are financial, but they're also life advice as well. The whole point of what I'm trying to do here is if I answer somebody's questions in chat and someone else is watching, they get to learn from it. So we're trying to have a multiplicative effect. Okay, well, why do you own bonds? Non-existent. Reward apps. There's a few very good ones out there and a lot of very bad ones, and it won't pay your bills, but it'll give you fun money. Interesting. Okay. Well, it depends on what you want that money to do with you, non-existent, or do for you. So for me, bonds are generally downside protection against the stock market. But as a young person, are they individual bonds? Because individual bonds, you buy them at par, they pay a coupon, and then at the end you get your money back. My opinion on crypto is that most people shouldn't invest in it because they don't know what it is. But, it could go to 20, 30 million a coin one day. It could go to zero. I think people need to invest in it what they feel comfortable with it. But they need to do research and all that. Well, it's interesting because there's no intrinsic value for crypto, but that doesn't mean it won't go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, 1,000 Hats. What did you think of the thumbnail for this? If you guys are okay with it, would you also hit the like? I saw somebody hit the like button, and I appreciate it. That helps the algorithm a lot. I have an app that pays me for walking, one that pays me for scanning receipts, one that pays for playing games, and two that pay for surveys. Wow, okay. Hey, let's go, non-existent. I appreciate you. But does that make sense with bonds? Like a lot of the time, bonds, in my experience, were gifts from grandparents to grandchildren. So you got to figure out what you want the money to do for you. Some people make zero changes because they don't know what they want it to do for them. I'm going to save it. Okay. Into what? More money? Okay. So when you say save it, do you mean like keep it invested in bonds, invest it in something else, put it in cash in the bank? What do you mean there? I have a game that pays me minuscule fractions of Bitcoin. Really? What are the investment options for low income individuals? I mean, it's still the same options. You just have to look for a lower cost of entry, right? Like a mutual fund might be 1,000 or $3,000 to get into, where an ETF is lower. Okay, keep it invested in what it's invested in. Okay. We can go into a deep conversation about this if you want. It is the only reason I still have a crypto wallet. Interesting. Well, I mean, if it's free, why not collect it for free, you know? Hey, I like that, existent. I go for a walk every day. I take a walk outside every day. It's awesome. Later, non existent. Man, there was a that day I gamed on YouTube. I think crushed the algorithm. It did not like that. I think I might actually be live on Facebook and I didn't know it. Hey, free advice girl, let's go. Okay, can I pop this chat out? Yes, I can see this free advice girl. Hey, let's go. There is no pop out chat. Let's go. Webull will let you buy fractions of ETFs for $5. The interface is a little tricky, but you can figure it out. Okay. I like when people make the barrier of entry easier. Unless it's something that can hurt people, then that kind of stinks. Wow, Facebook has a captions on it. All right. Sounds good, hats. So why didn't this show me live on Meta? Weird. Weird. Real weird. Hi, I'm Dela Cruz. It is my birthday. Welcome, Dela Cruz, and happy birthday. What number is it for you? Hey, thank you. 15, congrats. Are you going to your favorite restaurant? Thank you, Timothy. Are you going to your favorite restaurant? Is it Charlie? Charlie Roblox? Charlie Roblox? I hope you enjoy your 15th birthday. I do not remember what I did on my 15th birthday. Yes, and I'm going to a steakhouse. Let's go. Steak is my favorite food. What is your favorite cut of steak? Are you allowed to get any steak that you want? Because if you are, I could tell you the steak to get and not lead you astray. Medium, okay. I like it medium rare, but I mean what type of steak? What cut? Right? There's sirloin, ribeye, New York. I didn't mention my favorites there, just so you know. I gotta keep this Facebook window open. Hey, let's go. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Hats. Yo, this is actually kind of sick. Oh, does this pull up in Streamlabs multi-chat? No, it does not. It says Facebook, but the non-existent clown is back. That was a short. That was a short walk. Ribeye, huh? Hey, thanks for liking. But it looks like it is just me and your missus over here. Yes, this is the first stream on Facebook, so we're giving it a try. Giving it a try. It started raining. Dang, that's rough. Hey, so I love ribeye, if that's what you mean, Charlie. But my favorite cut of all is a porterhouse. If they don't have a porterhouse, it's a T-bone. You get one half that's sirloin with a fat cap, and then part of it that's filet mignon. Or at least tenderloin, we'll say. It is the best. It's simply the best. So how'd you find me, non-existent? Hey, thanks for sharing. That's kind of cool. It's integrated like that. I liked and subbed. Let's go. Hey, if you like financial content, all of my content is me having conversations with other people. Hey, I dig it. And are you on the portrait or the... Yeah, I think you're on the portrait one, right? Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's not putting Facebook messages on this multi-chat. So that stinks. Seeing Facebook on there is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Have to get ready for the steakhouse. Hey, have a good one, man. Enjoy. Enjoy. We are creeping ever closer to 1,000 YouTube subs. Let's go. Yo, what's up, affiliated? Vampires hate steaks. It's very true. That's very true. We're doing something for the first time, affiliated. We're live on Facebook as well. Have you highlight you on Facebook? Let's go. Dude, what's really weird about Facebook, up until the day before, or TwitchCon, essentially, we were at 63 followers, and we just couldn't get people on Facebook. It was wild. And then all of a sudden, my wife tried a different hashtag, Facebook Lifestyle one, and then whoop, we crossed over 100, and now we can live stream on Facebook. Lives are so unpredictable, and it's so funny. Like, you could find someone cool like you, or someone pouring syrup on their head for every viewer they get. Yes, you could definitely do that. I'll never do anything goofy like that. I would shave my beard for the right amount of money, I would color it for the right amount of money, but otherwise I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I appreciate you, affiliated. I appreciate you. The internet says Facebook streaming is where it's at. We'll see. We'll see. Like, and I don't mean a little bit. Just to give you an example, if someone offered me $100,000 to shave my beard, I'm probably not doing it. While it's a nice sum of money, it doesn't immediately change my future. So, do you get into video games? Do you happen to play Rivals? And do you happen to play Zombies? Yeah. What type of video games, if any, do you get into? And if you enjoy Rivals, maybe we can play sometime. Do 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 do. There we go. Now I got Facebook chat in the right spot. I just play Mario Kart with my wife and kids, but used to play everything, but now I'm an old man. I feel that, affiliated. I feel that. I've enjoyed gaming more. Like last night, me and my gaming buddies, we gamed like 5 or 6 games in a row. After the stream, I'll go follow you from my business pages. They haven't been successful business, so that's why the quotation marks. All right. Is this something you're still working towards? My wife used to game with me, affiliated, and then we had kids, and now she just looks. Now she just watches me play games sometimes. Have you heard of Ultra Kill? I have not. Is that a game? I'm afraid to Google that. Yes, it's a robot going through hell killing demons. Ah, it actually sounds kind of cool. Sounds kind of cool. But because I'm also an old man, in the way affiliated talked about, I only play 1 or 2 games at a time. So right now it's either Valorant or Rivals. That is about it. Kind of like Doom, but more forced per. Ooh, I like Doom. Did you play the OG Doom? I love the original. Sorry, I missed your question. Oh, are you still working on those businesses? So, all right, you might like this then, non-existent, is the Marvel Rivals zombie mode. Yo, I loved Wolfenstein 3D. I also like Dusk. I think I played Dusk. I forgot which one that was though. I think I played it. It's your boomer shooter like Quake and Wolfenstein mixed. Okay. Yeah, it sounds familiar. I'll look up videos of it later. Marvel Rivals too laggy for my computer. I understand that. It takes a lot. My businesses are attempts I have made at starting my own business. Either I am not diligent, people just aren't interested, I'm not trying as hard as I ought. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Uh, so it depends. I do like both, but if I had to pick a preference, I would pick dogs before cats. All right. I grew up with cats, but the animal that I took care of the most was a dog. So you don't really have a preference? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I say I want to pursue them, but my follow through isn't there. Yeah, it's tough, man. You know you're really into it when you're willing to quit your job and move across country to pursue it, you know? Underrated, not gonna lie. Hey, I appreciate it non existent. Hey, so this is the streaming side, but we have a content side as well. Check out the YouTube page. I'm in portrait now. Let's go. Which one do you like better, non existent? I like portrait because it's bigger. Right? I'm bigger. I'm eventually going to get something like this behind me. I'm going to check out your shorts real quick. Let's go. If you like those, the videos are fantastic. We're still trying to find our audience. I'm in short version now. Let's go. When you tell people to invest in the whole stock market, how does one go about doing that? Well, first, I don't necessarily tell everybody to do that, but if that investment matches their time horizon and risk tolerance, there are multiple ways to do it. A lot of companies have their own version of it, but it would be the something called like the total stock market index fund. That would be for the Hey, what's up, Angry Buddha? Is that Angry Buddha from Stonks? If so, my mind is blown. But yeah, the total stock market. Wow, that's really cool, Buddha. We have a lot of things have changed. I don't even remember when Stonks ended now, but we've been releasing a lot of content. Hey, we've been grinding, Buddha. You can't change the world if you don't put in work. Appreciate it. But how's life going, Buddha? What are you up to lately, man? Have you had any opinions on products like STRC? I think somebody asked about this the other day. Let me pull this back up. Let's see if I've been looking at this one. Oh no, that was a different one. STRC. So Strategy Inc. I have not heard anything specific about this. Is this something you're hyped about? Yeah, I'm big Bitcoin, so it stems from that. They have 21 months now to fund. The CRC looks to peg near 100 watt variable yield to upside and lowering schedule. I use it as a money market. All right. Very interesting. Let's see what type of returns you're getting on this. Year to date, it's about 5%. Oh, it hasn't even been out that long. Let's see here. July 30th? Does that sound right? Hey, does that make sense, Timothy? This feels like a very risky money market fund. And then, Buddha, were you feasting when Bitcoin fell? All right. My man has a strategy. My man has a strategy. I respect it. All right. Do you feel comfortable saying? Yeah, you probably don't. But I was going to say how big your position is. You have a nice supercharge feature. If price is 1% lower than your last price, it'll buy more. Very interesting. It's very encouraging in trying to get you to buy. Hang on one sec. I'm just posting this in here. I don't mean to be obnoxious. I'm going to pin that. I'm going to pin that. Without actual Bitcoin. Interesting. Okay. Pin. All right. I have pinned it in the Facebook. And also, Timothy, if you really want to get into an in-depth conversation, man, I would love to do it. I hope there has been benefit so far. Have people called you Unk? Yes. I have definitely been called Unc before. I think that means young, hip fellow, correct? I'm hanging on Facebook for your engagement. I don't know if anyone else is here. Hey, don't worry about it, Timothy. I appreciate you hanging out, but just hang out where you want to hang out, brother. Young and hip. That is it. Yes, trust me, bro. That's right. Young and hip till the hip needs replacing. I dig that, Buddha. I dig that a lot. I've really been going hard on selling puts in my trading account. Okay. I know some people love selling puts, trading options. Yeah. I'm generally a buy and hold it forever kind of guy, Buddha. You might remember that. But I was selling $5 strikes on an effective cost basis of 114. All right. I hope everything is okay, non existent. I'm somewhat limited in my conversation. Will be limited even though I'm definitely not driving at all. I just saw that. Okay, these chats are now all weird from the pin. Okay, there we go. I got it now. I'm buying shares since I've compressed. All right. There's so much options driven action that selling puts on most things you want to acquire makes a lot of sense. Interesting. Most people burn themselves on the buy side, but the sell side time works in your favor as you get paid premium. Interesting. I see a bunch of posts all the time about people who are like, you can't lose with this strategy, but nah, somebody always loses. They usually sell puts now when I want to acquire. Risk rate for much longer term holds. Interesting. But a deep dive on investment vehicles would be nice. Okay, so when you say investment vehicles, do you mean like taxable accounts, Roth IRAs, 401ks, things like that? Or is there something more specific? I want to make sure I'm addressing the questions you care about most. But if the company is F, then you will have issues. Oh man. All right, give me 1 second here. All right. Trying to get out of debt. When I have $5, I've been trying to invest it in a way that will help me pay off debt. A lot of the time, it's just going directly to the debt, or you can put it in a cash or cash equivalent, build it up, and then yeah, cash or a cash equivalent. And then when you have a certain amount, you could throw that extra amount into the debt as well. Told my wife that our lifestyle only increases when the dividend portion of our portfolio can sustain it. All right. Making sure that you have the funds before you spend the funds. I like it. Fun because then it becomes a goal for us to work towards with a concrete reward for ourselves. Yeah. Dividend investing seems to be taking off in popularity right now. How to be a dwagon. Well, that's interesting. Well, agents aren't making up for the difference. Yeah, I feel that. Hey, have you stuck with those guys, Buddha? Have you been working on their next stuff? That's kind of a sideways question there, but what do you mean by dragon, Arthur? What do you mean by dragon? We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. How to be a baby? No idea. No idea. This is crazy. This is how you came into chat, Arthur. These are the questions you're asking. Nah, I think they were throwing money at the site, but I didn't like how they closed everything out fast to not pay tons of people. I think I had like 2K from spins. Yikes. And then they didn't pay? Yeah, that's tough. They gave people a few days in peace. Man. These might be the weirdest questions ever, Arthur. They were losing a lot of money. Yeah, not Murdy. They asked me if I wanted to be a part of another venture they were doing. I could not do it though. Not sure, Arthur. Don't think it's possible. Hey, Arthur, to give you some background, I'm a free financial advisor. I'm a CFP professional. Our mission here is to help millions of people master their finances. All right, so if I have $20 to pay to principal, I need to get it on there ASAP. Generally, you want to pay to principal as fast as possible. Yeah. Yeah, I get it too, man. I like what they were trying to do. I wish it would have been successful. Because we discussed before, loan interest is a sure thing. You know, always bet on a sure thing. Yeah. I mean, you want to map out all of your finances and see where your surplus is and go from there. Bum 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 bum. I made a pretty extensive data-driven thread analyzing credit and private equity. Think you'll find it interesting? Yeah, man. Sounds cool. Can you tell us a bit about the three flavors of IRA and how and why to use all three? Well, generally it would be a Roth and a traditional. So is there something different that you also want information on? So there's traditional IRA, rollover IRA, and Roth IRA. But rollover and traditional are generally the same tax treatment. All right, later non-existent. So before I go down the path too far, I just want to make sure that's what you're talking about. But there might be something you're talking about that I'm not thinking of, Timothy. So the reason you want to have the different account types, Tim, and this actually goes beyond IRAs, but you can accomplish these with IRAs and one other account. But when you get to retirement, you'd like to have pre-tax money, post-tax money, and taxable accounts. We don't know what the tax code's going to be when you retire, but if you have all three account types, then you could take distributions on it and not be too worried, or I'm sorry, and help more effectively take the money out, save some on taxes. Mostly I'm trying to stimulate conversation, but I want to know lots about investing. Okay. I take the conversation part. So you want to save your money in different ways, different assets, uh, your allocation, different account types. That way, no matter what happens to the world in the future, you're going to be set up in a way to take withdrawals in a tax efficient manner. Are IRAs distinct things like a 401k, or is there a term used to describe many things? It is a particular distinct thing. It is a vehicle specifically geared towards retirement and with benefits if you use them correctly for retirement. All right. But yeah, there are distinct benefits for each. One sec here. All right. Long before I found you, I got racially profiled at work. I'm sorry to hear that. Coworker started randomly asking me investment advice, like I would know. I mean, I do a bit. Stopped it for buying and starting a food truck as a part-time job. Yo, wait. So because of your race, he assumed you would know about investing? Interesting. My hope with free advice guy is that we build a community of a bunch of people who try to help other people. All right, we got a couple of more minutes here on this one. I mean, I'm fairly experienced with money. I've done a lot of dumb stuff and learned from people doing really dumb stuff. I know more than average, but I am just informed enough to know that I don't know enough. That's not a bad place to be. Miniature 100 in 2 years, and then $0 6 months later using the Lambda platform. That sounds not good. All right, guys, I'm out of here for now. We tried Facebook, had some YouTube. I appreciate you guys. I will be back. Tomorrow I will not be streaming. Have some stuff we got to take care of. That was a little past the high end of my risk tolerance, as it turns out. Yeah, I totally get that. Later, Timothy. Bye, everybody.